Welcome back. You're watching MSNBC. President-elect Trump's latest cabinet picks, Exxon CEO Rex Tillerson and former Texas Governor Rick Perry, have a history of questioning climate change. In 2015, Tillerson told shareholders that Exxon had not invested in renewable energy because, quote, "we choose not to lose money on purpose." And Perry said in 2011 that climate change is an unproven scientific theory. This all comes as Bill Gates will formally announce today a group of investing $1 billion into energy innovation to combat climate change. One of those participants in that initiative is joining me now via Skype, the energy venture founder of the Virgin Group, Sir Richard Branson. Sir Richard, good morning. Irony, you could say, brutal timing. Here you are launching energy ventures. How do you feel about that on a day when Rex Tillerson is nominated to be Secretary of State and Rick Perry's at the party?
Two things. First of all, if Rex Tillerson is indeed a climate denier, then it's all the more reason for business to step up to the plate. What I'm actually hopeful is that he isn't a climate denier. He said not so long ago that the risks of climate change are very serious and they do warrant action. And what we're hopeful for is that when he's no longer running ExxonMobil and he's actually in a position of great authority in America in government, that he will actually be able to do something about it. I mean, he obviously had a conflict of interest when he was at ExxonMobil, but he is at least somebody that knows that climate change is serious and warrants action, and we will obviously follow up with him and try to make sure that we can work with him in getting something done.
How much harder, though, is your fight against climate change if Donald Trump and his cabinet, in the end, are a group of people who question its validity to begin with?
Look, 190 countries at Paris signed up and pledged that we would be carbon neutral by 2050. The world is working as one to get to carbon neutrality by 2050. We have to get to carbon neutrality by 2050. I can't believe that a majority of Donald Trump's cabinet denies what 99% of scientists could show them as fact, and that is that the more carbon we're putting into the Earth's atmosphere, the more damage we're ultimately going to do to this world. And I'm hopeful that Rex Tillerson, who knows more about this than anybody else in the cabinet, that he will stick by the comments he's made in the past and educate the rest of his cabinet into the dangers of climate change and help business like ourselves and others do something about it. I mean, the reason that we've launched the Breakthrough Energy Ventures is, myself, Bill Gates, Jack Ma, Vinod Khosla, Jeff Bezos, numerous business leaders. We know the world has a problem. We know we have to do something about it. We've got to come up with breakthrough technologies to make sure that we do get the world to carbon neutral by 2050, and we'll get on and do it. Whichever way the particular government in power at the time think, because the vast majority of people, the vast majority of business people, know that something's got to be done.